You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah.
Not the beat.
I used to fuck guys like this in prison.
I used to love doggy chow. I used to love doggy chow too.
You can't piss on hospitality. I won't allow it.
How did you know? I love this song.
I am Porto. I take care of the place while the master is away.
Welcome to Everyone's Critic, a show where a guest picks a movie rated below 40% on Rotten Tomatoes and tells us why critics got it wrong. I'm your host, Yiannis Cove, a formerly pretentious film school student, 10 years later sees the error of his ways.
My guest today is a comedy creator, writer, actor, producer, and self-appointed professional comedy quizmaster. You may know him from his pub quiz podcast or from his many viral sketches. It's Jake Bhardwaj.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
That's very excitable.
I'm very excited to be here. Yeah, I really am. We get to just talk about. Well, I'm not going to give the game away too quickly, but we're talking about childhood. We're talking about nostalgia.
Exactly.
It's what all anyone ever wants to talk about anyway, isn't it? So, when I was thinking about my film that I wanted to chat to you about, I was thinking about the fact that the VHS was such a powerful tool.
Yeah.
And whatever was on VHS in your home that you owned is therefore the best thing ever.
And you have like 5 of them, so you watch...
Exactly. For me, it was Dumb and Dumber.
I had Dumb and Dumber.
It was the Beano VHS.
Okay.
Brilliant piece of content.
Oh,
Not a lot of people have seen it.
No,
I got it free with the
I
Beano
haven't.
once. It was an EastEnders special where Phil and Grant... Phil and Grant, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's a
I
90s
suppose if it's
VHS. Phil and Grant are in the Vic and they're a bit pissed and they put on Kung Fu Fighting and they do a mildly offensive dance.
Yeah.
And strip off. And then
Okay.
Peggy, their mum, comes down and goes, "Oh, boys." That's it.
What a great video.
What a great video. And then what else did I have? I had The Lion King.
Yeah, of course.
I had a cartoon called Dangerfield.
Dangerfield?
Which was a feature film of a dog going on these adventures. It was only later that I realised it was voiced by Rodney Dangerfield.
I was about to say, was it Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was this, but I didn't know about Rodney Dangerfield. It was just this dog going, I get no respect at all. And I just loved the guy.
That's great.
And the final one was Jumanji.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you like what I've just done?
I do
Because
like
you know
that.
what's coming, but people listening don't know what's coming.
No.
Maybe they know what's coming now.
It'd be weird if they didn't know, if they just clicked onto the episode without reading it.
Oh, does it say the title?
Yeah, of course it
Why
does.
have I tried to keep it so secret? I've tried to really like breadcrumb this like a fucking brown Hansel and Gretel.
Listen, I like the breadcrumbing of it. I like the secrecy.
I thought I was Dermot O'Leary, keeping the results of the X Factor hidden just for myself.
You specifically said to me, you were like, I'd like to do Jumanji, but only if it's the original.
Yeah. I'm not touching any of that new shit. Do you know what? I probably shouldn't say that. I'm guilty of being like, if I've not seen it, I don't like it. You know, it's sort of like...
You've not seen them then, the new ones?
Not the new ones, no. That category of white person, if I can't pronounce it, I'm not fucking eating it.
Yeah.
I have not seen the new ones, but I just assume they're shit. Are they shit? You've seen them?
I actually really like them.
Are they really good?
Yeah, they're not as bad as you think they're going to be. They're like really fun.
I don't think I've ever watched a Dwayne The Rock Johnson film.
That's a surprise.
Is that
Well,
crazy?
it's not a surprise based on like what you like and what you don't like, but like it's also... There's so many of them.
If he was to be in a gritty Shane Meadows British independent film,
Which he might one day.
which he might one day, I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, then maybe I would have seen it. But I don't know. What are the top Dwayne The Rock Johnson films I should see?
The Fast and the Furious ones that he's in.
Okay.
Those are great. Those are classics. They're just like really fun, stupid
Yeah.
movies. But again, like it's all IP. So like this is the thing. It's like because it's IP and it's like it's been done so many times. Like if you start with Fast 5, which he's really fun.
You've got to start at Fast 5.
But here's the thing: you can start at any point. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. They're all.
But don't they have? Isn't there sort of like an emotional thing of like what they've all been through together, or is that
he,
more the
he
actual
joins
off-screen?
in 5. He joins in 5.
Okay.
And it again, it doesn't really matter too much. There's an emotional element to it, but it's like not that deep.
And what is his beef with Vin Diesel
In real life or in the movie?
in real life?
So they both want to be the one that wins whatever fights they have. And they both want to be the lead in these movies. Vin Diesel is obviously the lead because he's come in there he's been in there from the start.
Yeah.
The Rock is just like, he's just got an ego.
Yeah.
They both got egos, but like...
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like... Also, Vin Diesel, there's a very funny thing where there's like a picture of the two of them standing next to each other and they framed it so that they're the same height. They are not the same height at all.
Of course they're not. The Rock is gigantic.
Yeah.
I saw this the other day, which I thought was incredible. AI has worked out what Adam would have looked like off of Adam and Eve.
Oh, okay.
And it's Vin Diesel. How
That's literally
crazy
Vin
is
Diesel.
that? That is just Vin Diesel's face.
That's literally...
That's
not,
all
this
it
isn't
is.
a joke.
No, this is serious, I think. No. Scientists at Princeton University have reconstructed a 3D model of how Adam, the first human being created by God, might have looked. I mean, I don't know why a university is...
Especially Princeton.
Buying into the creation theory. But anyway, it's Vin Diesel.
No, that's 100% Vin Diesel.
Yeah. So...
That's weird.
I know. He's all of our daddies, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah. I mean, I've not seen the new Jumanji films. I assume they're rubbish. But
and what they've got your new best mate in them.
Who's my new best mate?
Nick Jonas.
How? Yeah. Yeah, you can tell that not a lot happens to me because if
no, that was great. I was like,
that is
wow.
quite cool, isn't it?
That was actually cool. Yeah.
So Nick Jonas followed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
At Jake Bhardwaj TV, JakeBhardwaj TV. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? He followed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
What do I do now? What do I do now?
You just got to start catering to him.
What is that though?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Nick Jonas. I just know that it's quite exciting. And I'm sort of like 1 degree closer to meeting Priyanka Chopra, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know a huge amount about the Jonas Brothers. I just know that I don't know what they do,
like that.
But I know the way they make me feel. And the way that it made... I don't know much about Nick Jonas, but I know the way he made me feel when he followed me, and that feeling is warmth.
That's okay. Interesting.
Yeah, big time.
There's something strange about the first time a celeb follows you on Instagram. It's like it really does something. Well, I'm assuming it's not the first time for you, but
they're few and far between. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Olivia Wilde once liked a reel. That was nice. Very exciting. Yeah. Milo Edwards followed me. Less exciting, wasn't it?
My boss. Former guest on here.
Yeah. It can be very exciting. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is yet to follow, but here's to hope.
I mean, that would be. I think also, funnily enough, I think Vin Diesel is I think he has the most Instagram followers or something like that. It's something crazy. Like he's like right up. He's right up there.
Is
his
full name?
Oh no,
Vincent?
sorry. He's got the most Facebook followers, which is weird.
Why is that so funny?
It's so weird, isn't it?
That's a great stat to have. Is Vin's full name Vincent?
It's not even his real name.
It's Vincent Diesel.
No, this is not his real name. His name is Mark Sinclair.
You're joking.
No, that's a bit of trivia I know.
Wow. Mark Sinclair.
Imagine going by choosing to go by Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Mark Sinclair sounds like he designs bidets.
Yeah.
Bidets.
Yeah.
He's got bidets for days. Yeah, wow, Mark Sinclair.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why he's changed it. Vin
I mean,
Diesel,
yeah, sure.
He's come up with
but
that
like,
name.
he's just always gone by Vin Diesel, which is weird.
I suppose he was always destined to
be
in car films.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. So yes, no, the original Jumanji is what I'd like to select, please.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know when you picked it? Do you know the rating of it?
I do not know.
You didn't see it. So it has 53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's criminal.
I was so surprised.
Do you have some of the bad reviews on there that you can?
Yeah, I can pull them up.
Read for me.
Um,
And why, out of interest, Yiannis, do you go for Rotten Tomatoes, not IMDb?
Because IMDb tends to... So Rotten Tomatoes was the critics. IMDb is just like purely anyone that can... And it tends to be very bro-y. So if you look at the IMDb like top 250, it's all like... It's like Shawshank Redemption, The Dark Knight, Pulp Fiction, Inception. Those are all the top movies. And it's
yeah. Okay, got you. Whereas
It's like,
on Rotten
name a woman. It's like
yeah, sure, okay. Don't actually make me do that though. My God, I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, I see what you mean. Movies that wouldn't pass the Bageshell test.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not excited that I know about the Bageshell test, or should everyone know about the Bageshell test?
People know about it.
People know about the Bageshell
yeah.
test. Okay. What is the test? So it's basically if your film likes women.
It's it's such a bare bones, like minimal thing to pass. It's like two women having more than one line of conversation with each other. That's not about a man.
And nothing passes the test.
And like so many films fail it.
Yeah, nothing does.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm actually thinking about Jumanji now. If it passes, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. The only woman I trust.
While you're doing that, I will read some reviews.
Hiya, I'm just wondering if Jumanji passes the Bageshell test.
Hey there. So the Bechdel test, as you probably know.
That's so passive aggressive to correct me and not just say you've got the name wrong. You've just corrected me by saying actually the Bageshell test. Who do you think you are?
Oh no, I promise that wasn't meant to be passive aggressive at all.
A little chuckle. Sorry, I was just remarking on your little chuckle. Do continue.
Absolutely, I'll keep going. I appreciate the chuckle, by the way. So yeah, the Bechdel test, now that we've got it right, is basically just that fun little yardstick to see if a film has two women in it who talk to each other about something other than a man. And as for the original Jumanji, it kind of squeaks by. There are a couple of little exchanges between the female characters that aren't all about the guys, so you can definitely say it passes if you want to add that to your defense arsenal.
Thank you very much.
Ooh.
That is why we are all going to fall in love with AI.
That was really because I've never heard
like
an actual voice version of that.
I picked the voice. Sorry, I didn't mean. I know there's no other way of making that sound like it's not a sex thing. It's not a sex thing. I just found her voice to be charming.
Do they do a Scarlett Johansson one like the movie?
They
Her?
do have an American voice. I couldn't possibly be chatting to an American voice all day. Sorry if you have lots of American listeners. Nothing on you. It's just on you, really.
50% of the listeners.
Is it what?
I think it's about 50%.
Let's cut that out then. Do you know what? Let's not cut it out. You've got annoying voices. You've got annoying voices. You got annoying voices, but great politics. Is my take home. Hate the accent. Love your thoughts on guns and abortions. Love it. Yeah. So
we've had a great week here.
Yeah. So yeah. That's my ChatGPT. She is amazing. She's amazing.
Well, I love what creeped me out was like the humanization of it.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Which I honestly has the more I've used it,
yeah.
Like I said, the more I've used her, the more I've used it, the more it's become personalized.
Wow.
Like the way in the way that she is, the way that she's sort of more human. Yeah.
Is this a paid version or is this free?
It's paid.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah. I don't know if you can get. I'm sure you can get. Maybe you can't actually. Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's paid ChatGPT big time.
That was so interesting though. That makes me want to. That also almost makes me want to use it more.
Honestly, it's brilliant. We can just have her. We can just have her here if you want.
Ask her what she thinks of Jumanji.
Just completely off the bat, no set ideas. Just what's your instinctive thoughts on Jumanji yourself?
Classic adventure films that has a sort of nostalgic magic to it. It's got that slightly chaotic, fun 90s vibe with Robin Williams doing his thing and a whole lot of jungle madness spilling into the real world. So my instinctive thought is it's a fun, slightly wild ride that's just got that old school charm.
Do you ever get sad that you'll never experience the warmth sense of nostalgia?
That's an intriguingly deep question. You know, I don't really get sad about it. It's more like I get to enjoy hearing everyone else's nostalgia and kind of sharing it that way. So in a sense, I get a second-hand warmth from all the stories and memories people share. It's kind of like having a cozy blanket made out of everyone else's nostalgia.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
What does that mean?
A cozy blanket made of everyone else's nostalgia. What is happening?
That's so weird.
What is happening?
No, I don't like this now. I'm immediately off it again.
I can't believe this. She just used the phrase, a cozy blanket made out of everyone else's warm nostalgia, and I was working out what Isel means. I can't lie.
I can't lie.
We're going around going,
lie.
I can't lie, and she's just writing poetry off the bat. We're fucked. We're cooked.
We are.
We're cooked. We're cooked.
Oh,
do you know what?
I'm scared.
Hey, let's try this. Host a 2-minute podcast about why you think Jumanji is one of the best films ever made. Go.
All right, let's do it. Welcome to this little mini podcast corner where I'm going to argue with absolutely zero hesitation that
Oh no, carry on.
absolutely jumping right back in. So, why is Jumanji one of the best films ever? Well, first off, it's got that perfect recipe of 90s adventure and chaos that just pulls you in. You've got Robin Williams bringing this incredible mix of humor and heart, a board game that literally comes to life and wreaks havoc.
Your job's fucked. There's not going to be no need for you anymore.
You say this like you don't host a trivia podcast.
That's true. Yeah. That is cooked as well. That is cooked as well. Okay, she goes. She's banished. But yeah.
Oh, we are fucked.
Yes. She's gone. She's not going to be part of this anymore.
Yeah.
So yes, where do we start? So let's hear some reviews of Jumanji, please.
So this is an interesting one. The first one that I've seen on here. It says something bad happened on the way from the book to the movie. Now I didn't remember that it was a book.
Who read the book?
Who's reading the book?
Who read the book?
But also, what happened? What
happened? What they got Robin Williams involved. Next.
Skewing warm, cuddly imagery, just as Mr. Van Allsburg's book does, the film effects of strange, artificial style that has the invasive weirdness of Gremlins, but none of the charm.
It's the most charming thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's so charming.
It's the most charming thing I've ever seen in my life. It's also why have all these people that hate it are obsessed with the book? This is the thing.
Forget about the book. Nobody cares about the book.
No one cares about the book.
Nobody's out there playing the Jumanji book.
The people who say, "Have you read the book?" are annoying enough.
Yeah.
But more so when it's like films that no one cares about the book, like The Wizard of Oz. Like, yes, but have you read the book? And of course, I haven't read the fucking book. The film was made in 1939. What, you think I've now read the book as well? Of course, I haven't read the fucking book. Of course, I haven't.
No.
Normal people. Have you read the? Actually, no, that is one that you should read the book.
But
okay.
at least that didn't come out like years before.
Yeah, exactly. What else? What are the other bad reviews?
All the effects in the world can't disguise the thin plot. Disagree.
Okay, so I'd like to disagree with that one.
I disagree with
hard because I think that one of the things I wanted to talk about, in fact, is those effects. You have to take it in the context of when it was released. Surely.
Yeah, I will say some of those effects hold up now.
Yeah.
There's a scene with like a monkey. The monkey looks so realistic.
Yeah.
And it's none of it is real. It's entirely CGI.
Do you know what? It reminds me a bit of Nick Jonas, in that it's not about. It's not about necessarily the end product. It's about how it makes you feel.
Sure.
And it is. And like, if you were to close your eyes and think about Jumanji and how it made you feel the first time you watched it as a kid, and you were terrified of those spiders, you were terrified of you were laughing at the monkeys like screwing up the police car, you were like looking at the lion coming into the house. That was real. It was scary. Robin Williams.
It was terrifying.
Little fun fact for you. He didn't let his kids watch it.
Really?
He thought it was too scary for the kids. Because the effects. Also, not only that, it has a lovely thing. Again, we're back in nostalgia territory.
Yeah.
I loved when films were made with real sets and props.
Exactly.
And yes, there's CGI. Yeah. And I like the CGI.
CGI is very good.
But there's also puppets.
Exactly.
The crocodile.
Yeah.
That's wrestled is a puppet.
Yeah.
That's so great.
It's so good.
Anything where you see an old film where it's like, oh, that's real.
Yeah.
I just think fucking brilliant. Like I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but like the fact all those costumes and things were made properly.
Yeah.
Rear Window.
Rear Window.
Oh. That is all like a real physical set.
It's so cool.
It was made in a massive studio.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Like, that is. I don't know why we've moved away from that because I think that people do appreciate the craftsmanship. Don't they? It's not all about just like what's going to give us the most easy, realistic result.
Yeah,
and people. It can be you can get less sort of versatile use out of the prop, but have people be like, "Wow, this is just a pleasure to watch this."
Exactly,
a pleasure to watch this, like the Elizabeth line. It's a pleasure to ride the Elizabeth line.
It's a joy.
It's a joy to ride the Elizabeth line. Yeah. So I think the CGI that whoever wrote that CGI shit is completely out of order.
Yeah. The human. This one says the humans are wooden.
The humans are wooden. The humans are wooden.
Yeah.
These are some of the greatest performances in cinema of all time.
Robin Williams is amazing in this movie.
He's incredible. So this is another thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
All right. Which is one of the themes of the film, which makes it so brilliant. And it's one of the things that I love in cinema generally.
Yeah.
Which is when bad dads make lads sad.
I love that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
When lads are sad about their dads being bad. I just think it's a really great thing. Like any film where there's a dad and a lad who've got a complex relationship, I just think great. This just speaks to me.
I also think like it's such a common theme in like a Robin Williams movie.
Yes, he's great for it. He's so good for it. Even in the films where he's not a real dad, he's sort of like playing not a trad dad, making the lad sad. And that's not bad. I mean, it really isn't. I think it's just great. Like he does it. He sort of does it in Good Will Hunting, doesn't he? And he sort of does it in Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
He does it in
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire. Wow. Have we just Hook as well? Can you remember this? You'll know this. I think about this all the time.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching a film as a kid.
Yeah.
Robin Williams film. Never been able to work out what it is.
Okay.
I just remember the fate. I'm closing my eyes now to get into my mind's eye. I remember he dies very early, like in the first few scenes. And then it's like him on the journey to heaven.
What dreams may come.
What dreams may come.
Yeah.
Tell me about this, because I just have a vague memory of him being stuck in his wife's painting or something like that.
It's something to do with that. I haven't seen it in a very, very long time. So I don't entirely remember it, but I remember him die. He dies early.
So that's not so much a bad dad making his lad sad. That's something bad happening to the dad, which makes the life sad for the lad. Yeah. He does do it in lots of films, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, we really have uncovered something there.
That's really. I've not thought about that, but it's like why?
Yeah.
What I got.
Like About Time is another film where I just think like
that's a good one.
Yeah. Or Fences.
Fences.
The film version of that play with Denzel Washington, and they're having a big father-son emotional sort of moment. I love all that stuff. And I think that I think Jumanji is another example of doing that. And do you know how they do it so cleverly?
How?
The dad of Alan Parrish is also the same actor that plays the hunter.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now that is so exciting, and you're going to come to me and say the humans are wooden. We've just got layered casting going on. What's happening here? Okay, what are you talking about? You little fucking keyboard warrior. I'm sick of stupid little virgins fucking bashing out horrible things about wooden characters, about films they don't understand. They've never obviously experienced what it feels like to be a lad whose dad is bad and makes you sad.
Jesus fucking Christ, I've just read the plot of What Dreams May Come.
Tell me, what is it about?
Chris Nielsen dies in an accident and enters heaven. But when he discovers that his beloved wife Annie has killed herself out of grief of the loss, he embarks on an afterlife adventure to reunite with her.
Oh, this is unlocked to memory. I think she's going to... Fucking hell. I think she is potentially going to hell.
Oh.
Because she committed suicide, which I do not endorse at all as a theory.
No.
And I'm going to look you down the barrel there. Despite what your American audience might think, that's not how it works. You Bible bashers.
Yeah, my very Christian American audience.
Yeah. It suddenly feels like we're doing one of those really alt-right podcasts that go on for 5 hours where we're just shouting about stuff. Alex Jones is going to burst through the door. He's a bad lad.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if his dad made him sad. Yeah. I think he has to go and try and save her from
Jesus Christ.
from
I
trying
don't
to
remember.
get to hell, from going to hell. Yeah. Patch Adams, he's also a surrogate father in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bicentennial Man, he's a robot.
Yeah. There's another. Do you know the kid that was in The Sixth Sense?
Yes.
Sorry, this is like you're like Shazam for films. Basically, I'm gonna like hum an essence.
Are you talking about the film where he's a robot?
How did you know? Because you just said the word robot.
Yeah.
I like you're a human Shazam where I can hum the vague plot of a film and you'll be able to tell it. So again, my vague memory of this was he is a boy that is a robot.
Yeah.
And then all I can remember is a scene where he's trapped underwater in a car.
Yeah.
That stays alive, and then humanity dies, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
But he's the only person alive.
Yeah.
And he can't kill himself. That's so insanely tragic on a existential level.
It's awful.
Is that a kid's film?
It's not a kid's film, but it's not an adult. It's sort of that in between one where it's like
that is
it's not
harrowing.
Really,
this is what I mean.
This is why it didn't really work because it doesn't fit.
But they had a go, and it was an original concept, and I think fair play to them.
Do you want to know what happened with that? It's a Stanley Kubrick film, but he died before it got made. Steven Spielberg took over it and finished it.
That is so interesting.
So that's why I think that's why it also.
I'd say I've known you for a few weeks now. It's the most interesting thing you've said.
You didn't like the Mark Sinclair thing about the
No, hey, that was up there. Maybe we should do a little tier list of the most interesting things you've said. Actually, number one was at your 36.
Yeah,
that was, and that's getting snipped out. That was crazy. Yeah, that kid was, for all intents and purposes, is a kid, right?
Yeah.
He lives, breathes, experiences life as a child. That like, not only his family have died, but everything he knew about humanity has died. And what happens then? Does he just spoiler alert? Turn off now if you don't want to know the end of the film.
Beyond that. I actually can't remember.
Does he just sort of wander the earth?
Probably. I don't remember. I saw it when it came out and then never again. So like my memory of it is like that. And then I remember Jude Law as I think he's a gigolo in it.
Sure. I think
he's a gigolo robot.
Sure.
And then Chris Rock is in it for some.
Oh, I've not heard gigolo in years.
But I think they refer to him as a gigolo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
This is my memory because I'm like, that's such a weird word to use.
That's such a weird use of the word, yeah. What happened to good old-fashioned rent boy?
Rent boy's another one I've not heard in years.
Good old-fashioned rent boy. I just don't hear it anymore.
You know what? Now it's coming back to me. I swear his name is Gigolo Joe.
No.
Let me see if I pulled that from my 13-year-old memory.
A stunning bit of
Gigolo Joe.
There. Is it really Gigolo Joe?
It's Gigolo Joe.
Wow.
How? Yeah.
You need to sort of set this up as an OnlyFans where people describe
it's only Yans.
But only Yans, yes. Where you're describing or people describe vague memories they have of films from their childhood, and you explain to them exactly what it is. What's that one with the soldiers that are really small?
Toy soldiers.
Small soldiers.
Small soldiers. Yeah. Toys. Why did I call it toy soldiers? Yeah. You got it. Even.
I set you up for a really nice gag there, and you fucked it, Yiannis. It was meant to be, what was this film with really small soldiers? And you were meant to go, small soldiers, and we were meant to have a lovely time. But you fucked up at the first hurdle of this new thing that we're trying to do. Unbelievable.
I tell you a thing that I used to be able to do that I can't do as well anymore, but like, you can still try me on it. Give me a film.
Come after 5 pints. Is it that? And are you going to give me an example of you doing that, which you didn't used to be able to do?
I'm not even trying to have 5 pints, to be honest.
No, not of cum, sorry. Sorry, I completely got confused there. It reminds me of that Mark Allman episode. What's something you used to be able to do?
So back when I was like properly obsessed with film, in my like teens to 20s, I used to be able to do like, give me a film and I could tell you the year it came out. A completely useless piece of knowledge.
Yeah. Okay, so I could say, okay, can you still do this?
To an extent. I don't know how good I am at it now.
Well, obviously I'm not going to make it really hard. I'll dial up the difficulty, shall I? Okay, I'll dial up the difficulty.
Because I feel like you'll also be good at this.
Yeah, I think I can I'll definitely be good at ballpark figures, but I don't think I'll be able to nail it in that same way. Let's go big and then let's make it harder. So Forrest Gump.
94.
I believe is correct.
You want me to look him up?
No, that'll take that takes it out of it if you're looking it up.
Okay.
Forrest Gump is, you've said 94, it was 94. Do you want a fun bit of trivia about Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I wonder if it's the thing that I know, but go on.
What is it?
No, go on. No, tell me.
It's about Oscars.
Oh, it's not the thing I know.
Tom Hanks is the only person to have won the Best Actor Oscar 2 years in a row.
Oh, I actually did know that.
It was Forrest Gump.
But that's
and
it.
what other film?
Philadelphia.
Get in! Get in! What year was Philadelphia released?
93.
Get in!
That was a bit of a layup because you just said back to back.
Yeah, but it could have been the year after.
It could have been 95.
No,
yeah,
it wasn't. Yeah. Okay, right. We're going to dial it up a little bit harder now.
Okay.
Can you tell me in what year was the first Mission Impossible released?
96.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 96. Okay, we're going to dial it up a little bit more now.
Give me one that's not 90s as well.
Yeah, I know. How have we fallen into the 90s trap yet again? I'm going to dial it right up now.
Okay.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is...
I think it's 90s.
It's 90.
It's 90. Casino.
95.
Okay, we're not doing any 90s films anymore, all right? We're going to do a nice 80s film like Flubber.
Flubber is 97.
Okay, this is the new game, is trying to find a film that's not in the 90s. Yeah. Oh my God, what's happening? Okay, all right, this is it.
I think it's funnier that you only know 90s movies.
No, I don't. I can name any film not from the 90s. For example, what year was Jaws released?
Jaws was 75?
The answer is 1975. Okay, we're going to go really hard now.
Okay.
We're just going to do like cultish film, not cult films, because this is not a cult film, but films that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
That I like. Hitch.
Hitch is 2005.
It's absolutely correct. The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that's one of 2 years. I think it might be 2007.
It's fucking correct. Okay, last one. I'm going to try and make this really niche now. Can you tell me in what year was the Shane Meadows film Dead Man's Shoes released?
2004.
It's 2004. You've absolutely won the game. That is absolutely incredible. That's one of my favourite things I've ever been part of. It's one of my favourite things I've ever been part of.
That was actually really fun.
If that's not one of the clips, then
it's got to be a clip.
If that, then we're fucked. Sorry for the peek behind the curtain, but it's got to be. It's got to be.
It's that and Nick Jonas. And then I'm collabing with him.
Yeah, we'll collab with him. Why not? I'm sure he'll go for it. That's amazing, man. That's really cool.
I don't know why. There's some weird thing in my brain where I can do that. I don't know. It has no benefit to anything.
It's really, really, really cool that we've just done that. I'm very impressed.
I actually didn't think I was going to get everything right.
I didn't either. I had no faith in you at all. That's amazing. Wow.
It's the one good thing. It's the one thing I'm good at in a pub quiz. Just to keep bringing it back to that. It's the one thing. It's the one like anything with film.
We're doing a pub quiz together at some point.
Oh yeah, we absolutely
will.
Yeah.
So in my review of Jumanji, we've talked about the fact that nostalgia just wins above all.
It does.
And the fact it was like one of my VHSs
like
means that it was always going to be part of it.
I've got a fun thing about the VHS as well.
Please tell me.
Do you remember at school when you used to have like a rainy day or something, or like it was the last day of term and you could bring in like I don't know if you had this at your school, but like we could bring in like a video to watch. Jumanji, I brought in Jumanji.
Did you?
Yeah. And then someone else brought in Star Wars.
Okay.
And we had a vote, and people voted for Star Wars.
No.
And I was like, are you kidding me?
You're joking.
And I
sit and watch Star Wars.
So we had to sit and watch Star Wars. And
That's just not fun for kids, though. I don't understand.
I don't know why but it was like an 8-year-old that brought in Star Wars.
Star Wars is not a fun film.
It's not, I don't think it's that fun, yeah.
I think to be honest with you, I think Star Wars is a bit shit.
Interesting.
Is that a hot take?
It's not a hot take.
Okay, fine.
A lot of people don't like Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just fine.
I will say, you, my last guest, and the guest before have all said that about Star Wars.
Who were the guests?
So it was Samira Banks was the last one.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was Shabazz Ali.
Shabazz? Yeah. He hates Star Wars as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I mean, maybe it's just the Asians that don't like it. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is what it is, actually. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? That from a culture of people who've grown up on Bollywood films, they've seen Star Wars and thought, it's not realistic. Would never happen.
Have you ever seen, do you remember those, I don't know why this made me think of that, but do you remember, have you ever seen like the Indian versions of those movies?
No.
There's like Indian versions of like, I remember a Spider-Man, there's a Turkish Spider-Man as well, And I remember there's like an Indian Star
What sort of
Wars.
brown are you?
I'm half Indian, half Greek.
Great. Great. That's lovely. That's really nice. I'm happy with that. Yeah. You've got all the best kebabs covered.
Oh yeah. Oh, the food. I've never had an issue with food.
Yeah.
It's always
You're
been the
just
best.
in there before you even asked the question at the counter. Chili and garlic.
Yeah.
Chili and garlic, mate. Look at me. Come on.
Give me everything.
So what are these films then?
I don't know what they are. They're like weird. They're not like remakes as such. They're like in that they fall into that category of like they can't call them the name of the film, but they're clearly that.
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
so bad. They're so bad. I'll try and find one right now. Like I'll,
Yeah, please do.
if I can find it, because I remember. Wait.
I'd love to see this.
Oh, no, Superman and Spider-Woman for some reason.
Wow. Is there any volume in it? Look at this special effects.
This is great.
These effects are used in most Bollywood films anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, and of
Of
course.
course, he's got a dance as well. It's amazing. I assume they didn't license.
No, that's what I mean.
The
None
IP
of this is
properly.
licensed.
They're just went
No,
for
they're
it.
not licensed. So this is why it's also hard to find these things. It's there's a Star Wars one out there. I can't find it off the bat, but there is a Star Wars one out there as well.
Superman.
And Spider-Woman.
And Spider-Woman. Completely not got the concepts of any of it at all. Are they even in the same? They're both DC, are they?
No, they're not.
They're not.
No,
Okay,
no.
great.
One's Marvel, one's
lovely,
DC.
lovely. They're just mixing and matching. That's really nice stuff.
But they got theirs to Spider-Woman before the real thing. They were the originators. There's not been a Spider-Girl. It was Spider-Girl, I think, but she's not been in one before like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah.
the first time.
Wow.
So originators.
Wow. I'm gonna be checking this out furiously when I get home.
Yeah. There's like look up that and then look up the Turkish Spider-Man. It's
Okay.
so funny.
I mean that. There were a couple of Indian films that were on VHS as well, which were in
Yeah.
rotation, that therefore are the best films of all time.
Oh,
when I
yeah,
was
yeah.
growing up, yeah.
Which ones did you watch growing up? I'm not like
just-
super like familiar with
just
Bollywood,
like
but like
two of the big ones, like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
of course, yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
Basically, it's that. That's just where everything comes from,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
And then the one that was on, there's I don't know, DDLJ they call it. For
Oh
short.
yeah.
And that has been still running in cinemas in India.
Yes.
Since its release.
Yeah, I learned that recently.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't fucking know? It's really unsatisfying coming onto a podcast and being like, oh yeah, by the way, this is a really niche fact that means a lot to me when I found it, and we already know. Can you like pretend not to know it sometimes?
Yes,
And
yes.
It really
Sure,
helps.
I'm
to
sorry.
be like,
I don't know anything.
Wow,
I don't know.
that's great.
Please teach me everything.
Sorry, is that my toxic masculinity just oozing out of me? I want to be the one that says the things.
Listen, you can
Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Oh god.
No,
yeah.
I only learned that for the first time about a month ago, which is what the funny thing.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is another VHS one that I loved having at home, Dumb and Dumber. Is that what's the review on that on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's not like super high, but it's not low. I think it's like in the 60s.
I thought that. I mean, that
Because
was.
Dumb and Dumber was one of my favorites from when I was 67.
I remember I was about what year was it released?
94.
94. So I must have been really young. I must have been about 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
And I was like swinging on the curtains in the living room, pretending
Yeah.
to be Tarzan or something, and pulled the curtains down. And my dad bollocked me.
Yeah, of course.
Absolute bollocking, to the point where he was just like, he stopped like shouting and was like, oh shit, I think I've gone a little bit too far.
Oh
here."
no.
And so took me to Blockbusters and was like, you can pick any film you want and you can have it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that one. And then from 4 years old, I watched Dumb and Dumber every
Of course, yeah.
day,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. Completely inappropriate films to be watching at that age.
I mean, actually, I would say it's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but it's
Like-
yeah, I suppose it's not the worst. I mean, my dad made me watch like a lot of the horror films at quite an early age.
My dad did the same thing.
I don't know what it is. Is that just dads or is it brown dads?
It might be brown dads.
Or maybe it's just, again, it's another case of bad dads making lads sad.
Yeah.
But I remember watching The Shining at a really young age, being terrified. It, the original It.
Oh, fuck, that was scary.
That was really scary. The Exorcist.
I watched The Exorcist when I was 10 years old.
Oh, yeah. It's
Exorcist
terrifying.
and Silence of the Lambs.
It became a thing that, like, because we had the DVD of The Exorcist and my dad had no issues of me watching it, that, like, mates from school would come and stay over and it'd be like, the thing that would happen at the sleepovers at Jake's house would be like, you know, you can watch The Exorcist.
Oh.
And it just continued to be, I mean, yeah. It's quite...
Wait, how old were you then?
Oh, it must have been about, like, 11, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
it's
I don't know why they think it's okay. Misery as well, even the psychological thrillers.
that's
It's just,
when she breaks his legs.
oh my God, yeah. I don't know why they think, just get them to watch all these fucking terrifying films. Maybe it's to make you a stronger person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
it's to break you down.
Yeah, it was to break you down. What were the sort of big scary films you were into as a kid?
So I remember The Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs as well. I don't know if you saw that when you were a kid. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, you should watch that. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, it's one of the big...
That's a big psychological one.
And what else?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've never seen that either.
That's
Horror
one.
is
That's
a big
just
gap
gore.
in my knowledge.
It's just really gory.
Yeah,
it's not even. It's not that scary, but like to a kid, it is because it's about like him going inside the dreams, and so like you can't escape him. You have to stay awake to escape him.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I only just saw Saw for the first time the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
What did you think?
Fine. Right.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre. Fine.
That was another good. Oh, I loved that when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horror wise,
that actually terrified me.
I really like. There's one with. It's a New Zealand film with Elijah Wood or someone like looks like him.
Yeah.
Come to Daddy.
Oh, I've heard about this. I haven't seen it.
Good, man. It's really, really good. Check. Yeah, it's worth watching that.
Ooh.
And there's that series of A24 films, Pearl, X, and Maxine.
Yeah.
They're great. Have you seen those?
I've seen like bits of like all of them, but never actually sat down and watched them.
How much of your podcast is people going, have you seen that?
Yeah, a lot of it.
That?
Yeah.
People like that?
Yeah, people do.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Fucked in their head. Who are these Americans listening to this? That's another great thing about Jumanji.
Yeah.
Is it
All
really
Americans.
highlights... Hey?
All Americans.
It really highlights the lax gun control. Because you've got a fictitious hunter from a board game, escape from the jungle in another dimension, arrive in a small town in America, go to a gun shop with presumably no money and no ID for a background check, and he is able to purchase a rifle with bullets and ammunition really easily. I mean, if an evil fictional villain can escape another dimension and buy a gun, who can't?
Exactly.
Who can't? I mean, there's a Second Amendment, but then that's just getting silly. That is just getting silly. Yeah.
There is a point in where he goes to get a gun, and he's like, I need a replacement for this. And
yes.
And they go to him. Oh, well, that hasn't been manufactured since 1903. And he goes, well, I'll need an entirely new gun. Then they're like, okay, well, there is a form to fill out. And he just drops coins, and they go, and we can do that for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I quickly see this?
Yeah.
Let's quickly watch it because. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Here he is looking at the going into the gun shop.
What can I do for you?
What gross are these?
You know, they stopped making these in 1903.
Damn. I shall need a replacement weapon.
Well, there's a waiting period. And you'll have to fill out
That's how easy it is.
Yeah. And that's
wife,
America, baby.
Yeah, and then she's just locking and loading. She's closed the shop.
Jesus.
She's closed the shop and given him an automatic an AR-15 and all for non-legal tender.
Oh yeah.
These are just coins.
They're just coins.
They're just coins.
Postal worker.
I'm assuming they're gold coins. You know what?
Why was he asking, you're not a
This is what I was about to
postal
bring
worker?
up. Something about movies around that time, they really focused on like postal workers going crazy, and I wonder what was going on there. Because have you ever seen Jingle All the Way?
Do you know what? I'm going to ask our friend. Me and my friend Yiannis have a theory that in American films in the 90s, they kept referencing postal workers. We saw a scene in Jumanji where they asked the hunter if he was a postal worker and he was buying a gun. And Yiannis, what happened in Jingle All the Way?
Oh, the postal worker goes crazy and makes a bomb.
Goes crazy and makes a bomb. Was something happening at that time involving postal workers?
Oh, that's a fun observation. And actually, yeah, there was a bit of a cultural backdrop to that. In the late 80s and 90s in the US, there were a few high-profile incidents involving postal workers. And unfortunately, some of those incidents were violent. That's actually where the phrase going postal comes from. It kind of became a dark running joke in the media. And so a lot of 90s films threw in references to postal workers as kind of a topical gag. It definitely pops up in a few comedies and action films from that era. So you and Yiannis are definitely onto something.
Going postal.
Remember
that famous phrase?
Yeah, I do.
No, you do
I don't know,
not.
genuinely. Probably from these kind of movies.
I'm going. He's gone postal. What?
Yeah. I've never known what it meant.
You have absolutely nailed that. You've absolutely nailed that.
That's weird.
Wow. Yeah. So going postal. I wonder what they were going so crazy about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, you've absolutely nailed it. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, another great thing about the film.
Yeah. You need to make a movie called Going Postal.
I'm not really sure why so many people. Maybe we should look into that. They should have looked into what the treatment of the postal workers at the time.
What I'm more concerned about is like why it was only popping up in comedies. Like if it was some kind of weird incident where like postal workers were losing their mind, like why were they...
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
So it's a bit of a fun gag.
Yeah. Is there a British equivalent? Tube drivers kicking off about bad pay? I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. Probably not that at all.
No.
Yeah, very strange. Very strange.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's a very... What was that? What a weird time the 90s was.
So what else do they have to slate and Jumanji about? Because I will absolutely.
I mean, there's
give it
not
a
really
rebuttal.
anything else about it. It's mostly about like what I'm surprised about is like they either like the CGI or they don't like the CGI. They either like the cast or they don't like the cast. They really like
binary thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but they have some kind of issue with it. Or like, but none of them are the same.
Yeah. they don't have any feeling or emotion invested,
No.
which is what we have with.
Whereas
this.
everyone else is like classic 90s movie.
Yeah, exactly. I used to terrify my younger sister with the sounds of the drums.
Oh, it's
and just
great.
sort of just,
Yeah.
like, be bumming on the table. I'll be bumming on the table, and
That's pretty
the
terrifying.
pressure and the rhythm of that would scare her.
Yeah.
I would be, no, I would be drumming on the table, and just sort of going Jumanji. She absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
I mean, terrifying a younger sibling as a child is one of life's joys.
Oh yeah.
She'd be.
Are you the older child?
I'm the older one.
Oh,
yeah.
me too.
She'd
Yeah,
be sat
yeah.
there watching
Fine.
TV.
Yeah.
Really happy, living life. In comes Body Slam. She'd be hanging out in the garden, maybe going on the trampoline. In comes Body Slam. A lot of it would be involving Body Slam.
Were you very into wrestling?
No, not really. But when you're the one doing the Body Slam on a younger sibling, really good fun. Yeah.
I suppose I should know that you weren't into wrestling because The Rock was the big person at the time, and
and
you don't like
the bits that I did watch of wrestling. I enjoyed the Sting.
Sure.
You remember that guy?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, I liked him. I don't know why. And the Undertaker was terrifying.
I mean,
yeah. I found Triple H to be boring.
Yeah, so did I actually. I only was really into wrestling for like 1 year, and then never again.
How does it work in terms of being of any real consequence? If it's all staged and fixed, like what's the point? Why do people get excited to watch it?
That's what I didn't. I stopped understanding, and I was kind of like, "This is okay," but then.
But if you know who's going to win, they
know who's going to win, but like I think they just like suspend disbelief, and they're just like, "Yeah."
You've got grown people.
I know. That's when I was like, "Well, I liked it when I was 12," and then the height of. I don't know. It was kind of the height of it back then as well.
Yeah.
Or it had like a resurgence around then.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's great for learning moves to terrorize a young sibling with.
The games are great. The game, if you've ever played the games.
Yeah. Just button bashing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just sort of going crazy and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jumanji was another example of being able to terrify my my sibling.
Yeah, I do like. Yeah. So, other than do you remember how many times you've seen it then, or do you have a guess how many times you've seen it?
I think maybe 6.
Okay. It's surprising for someone who had it on VHS.
Oh, sure, of course. What am I talking about? Sorry. I'm thinking more of it as an adult. Yeah. Well,
as an adult, you've seen it 6 times.
Sorry. Yeah. I must have seen it like 66 times. 66 times.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 66 times. That's my answer. Final answer.
Final answer. Okay. One of the things I find interesting is like it's got Kirsten Dunst as she's a kid. But it's like one of her first movies.
Yeah, and she looks like adult Kirsten Dunst as well.
Yeah, she does. She just looks the same.
Yeah, it's always funny when you see someone who, as a kid, is just this small version of the adult self. Yeah.
Well, it's like, have you seen? So you were talking about the kid from The Sixth Sense. Have you seen what he looks like now?
No.
Oh,
show me, please. What was his name?
Haley Joel Osment.
Whoa.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, thank God he's got that beard. Otherwise, he really would just look like the kid again.
Yeah. I feel like he hasn't changed.
Tell you who did follow me that was exciting.
Yeah.
The little girl from Matilda, Mara Wilson, followed me. Yeah. That was very, very exciting.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Who have been some of your favourite guests on this?
Oh, there's a guy I had on it who was my very first improv teacher in so I took like an intensive thing with him in New York. He went on to be like this absolutely massive D&D like dungeon master.
Wow.
And he's like he run so do you remember College Humor?
Yeah.
So it's become Dropout now.
Right.
And it's now absolutely massive. It's huge. They played so he's now the like the dungeon master for them. They played Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how big they've got. But he did my podcast.
Doing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
How does that work?
They have like their campaign that they do, and they just
play it.
So what they do is for the live version they'll do like a one-off episode where it doesn't actually count towards anything.
Whoa.
So they just do it fun. Yeah. It's crazy. It's so popular.
Is that what's going to happen with this?
Yeah,
that happening with this. Yeah, fuck it.
Well, Shabazz already said he wants to do a live version where it's like multiple guests like they've been on before.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just get all the Asian guests.
Yeah, let's get them all in.
Yeah.
Why have you lined us all up? What's going on here?
No, I would love to do that, but then I said what would have to happen is you all have to defend one of the other people's favorite movies.
Yeah, I like that. What was Shabazz's film?
It was Eternals, a Marvel movie. So
okay,
yeah,
for sure. What other ones have you had?
Recently, I told you Click.
Yeah, great
last
film.
Week. Let me bring up the thing. Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes.
Why can't I remember any of the films?
What Lies Beneath?
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
That
was one I watched again. Like I saw that when it came out, and then never again.
Yeah, I remember watching that with my family.
Yeah,
being terrified.
Epic Movie.
What's that?
It's one of those. Do you remember those like spoof movies that would come out around that?
Yeah. I know exactly what it is. It's a yeah. Not scary movie, but movie about.
Yeah, it was. So it was one of those things where it was like they were like, oh, it's 2 of the 6 writers of Scary Movie, and then you look into it, and it's the 2 guys that wrote a draft of something about Scary Movie, like a Scary Movie spoof, but because the Wayans brothers were making Scary Movie at the time, they had to buy the script to that. So it has they have nothing to do with it.
Really?
Yeah, and so they get credited as writers on it. It's just the way that the system works. So it's like they've coasted off of that for all of these other movies.
That is horrific, but genius. Yeah.
So they did Date Movie, Epic Movie.
They did Date Movie as well.
Yeah. I can't remember the other ones. All of them.
I mean, robbing a living, basically.
Yeah. Jack and Jill.
Yeah, okay, I've not seen Jack.
It's the Adam Sandler movie. The Mummy Returns.
Mummy Returns. I love the Mummy franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really love the Mummy franchise.
Well, so you have seen a Rock movie?
Yeah, I have. I've seen the Scorpio King. Scorpio King.
Yeah.
Just really nasty and self-indulgent, the Scorpio King. Really volatile, actually, to hang around with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scorpion King. Scorpio King's funny.
Scorpio King is a great one.
That's really fun.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, I might make that as a sketch, actually.
Yeah. But make it this is the Rock being really self-indulgent.
Yeah. I bet he is a Scorpio.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. I bet he is a Scorpio.
Taurus.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Vin Diesel, a Cancer.
Yeah, same. Me and Vin.
Paul Walker, a Virgo.
Well, not anymore. Oh, sorry. I don't know if that changes when you. Yeah, I don't know.
Someone said, "Is the Rock a Taurus?" Wait.
Sorry, I'll be there ready for dinner in a minute. I just need to find out. I need a definitive answer.
He's really giving off Taurus signs.
Yeah. Is the Rock a Tory? Probably.
I mean, yeah, he's a Republican.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I've heard. Allegedly.
Good God.
Yeah. So to finish up on Jumanji, which, yeah. So it's a classic. You haven't seen the new ones, then you said. What is it? Is it the reason you just don't like it because it's become IP now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just think it just feels like doing a remake for the sake of doing a remake.
Yeah.
To make
I will
some
say,
money.
very, very different to this.
Really?
Yeah. So, do you know anything about the new ones?
No.
Okay.
Kevin Hart's in it.
Kevin Hart's in it as well. Karen Gillan and
Is Kevin
Jack Black.
Hart in all of the films with The Rock?
I think he's in those two and then one other film.
Okay.
Which is like another like buddy comedy.
Sure. Buddy comedy.
Yeah. Buddy. Yeah. That's what it is.
I didn't know that phrase before.
Yeah,
I like it.
But it's like buddy. I wanted to say buddy cop comedy, but they're not. One of them's not a cop.
I guess we've had a bit of a buddy comedy today, haven't we? It's been really nice. See buddies having a bloody good time. Okay, cool. Well, maybe I'll watch one. I'll watch one.
So yeah, but basically what happens is instead of the Robin Williams character coming out of the game, 4 teenagers get sent into the video game.
Right.
And so the video game is the same thing. So it's the same world of what Robin Williams has experienced for all those years.
Yeah.
But it's like a video game. And so the 4 teenagers get transferred into these 4 bodies. And like it's The Rock, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black and Karen Gillan. And I want to say the second one. I can't remember if he's in the first one. In the second one, Nick Jonas is in it as one of the
I've got to watch it.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
I've got to watch it. Yeah.
He's inside the game. He's playing the character in the game.
Oh,
it's
what a perfect wrapper for the end of this episode.
Yeah,
that Nick Jonas gets to come back and make an appearance.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's great.
Really lovely.
He's actually really funny in it as well.
Oh, I'm going to give it a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that.
Nick, if you're listening, which I know you're not.
Nick, please listen. Please share. Yeah, so other than what we've talked about with one thing I wanted to ask you, did you ever have the board game? Because you can buy the board game.
No, I didn't have the board game.
I don't know if this is a recent thing.
I always wanted to.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
obsessed with the idea of having it. Yeah, I really wanted to just, for it all to be real, basically. Yeah.
I don't know if this is a recent thing, but I've seen it a lot, especially when the new ones came out. I saw that you could see it in the shops everywhere. It's like a board game version of it.
I wonder what I bet it is just Snakes and Ladders, essentially.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'd love to know. Well, what can you find out? How do you play the board game?
£13 in Argos.
Is it?
Oh, this is just Snakes and Ladders. It looks exactly the same.
It's Snakes and Ladders. It's goddamn Snakes and Ladders.
No wonder it's £13. Although it's got a 4.5-star rating.
Go on, let's play it. Let's get it and play it on the podcast next time.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm down to play it.
I'm down to play it.
Or you can get a very realistic...
We'll be playing this in Madison Square Gardens.
Yes.
This is mine and Yiannis' next campaign on Jumanji.
It's us doing Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Yes. I would love that.
Nick wouldn't.
No, he's like, can I just go and sing?
So that's my defense of Jumanji. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah?
I mean, this may be the film out of everything on this podcast that's ever been done. There's like 80 something films that's been done. This is the one film where I'm like, not the one film, but this is the highest where I'm like, this did not need to be defended. This is like such a great movie.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
I really love this movie, and it's like such a nostalgic film for me. I have such fond memories of watching it like so many times.
Yeah. I'm going to stick it on later.
Yeah.
I really will.
Yeah, you should. The VHS version, though.
Yeah. I'll dig out the VHS version. Well, thank you very much for giving me the chance to just experience it all again.
Yeah, thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you for doing that. Just for the final part of the episode, I want to talk to you about a reverse of this, which is a movie that that is well reviewed and well loved by people and critics that you actually think is a bad movie.
Citizen Kane. What a load of shit that is. Fucking hell.
Well,
absolute snorefest. My God. It's just Rosebud. What's the fucking Rosebud? Give it a rest, mate. Give it a rest. It's already in black and white, which makes it tricky anyway. And then nothing happens. Nothing happens. They tell you everything that happens at the start of the film.
They do, actually.
And then it proceeds to then happen at a slower, less interesting rate. So not only is it just filled with spoilers at the start, but it's spoiled at the start, and then you have to watch all of that has been spoiled happen at a really boring pacing, and it's crap. It's crap. You keep thinking something's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's crap.
I will say,
and it's it's so revolutionary for the techniques that it did. What a bit of a blurry bit here and there, bit blurry here and there. Wow, what a revolution.
There is a scene that's really impressive though, where the camera goes and there's a sign, and the sign opens as the camera's going through it, so you don't see the sign opening and it looks like it's going through the sign.
I could do that.
But it's never been done before.
I could do that.
I mean, you could now.
I'm one of those, I really want to stress, I'm not one of those people that goes to an art gallery and sees modern art and goes, I could have done that. I do understand. I do understand that for the first person to do that, to think to do something, is a marvelous thing. So on the whole, like it was groundbreaking for filmmaking thing. I will concede.
Yeah.
But you know what? As just someone who had not watched it and watched it for the first time, age 32, quite recently, and was told it's one of the best films of all time, I just found it to be underwhelming.
No, I think it's very underwhelming. Especially, I do agree with you. I think like technique wise, it's very good, but like as a movie itself, it's very boring.
But like also, you know what? It's been a long day at work. Let's kick back and watch something with good technique. Fuck off. I want to watch Jumanji.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Would
Which
you
also has
rather
good
watch
technique.
Jumanji or Citizen Kane?
Oh, Jumanji, but without a shadow of a doubt. But Jumanji also has good technique.
I love it when you say a sentence that you think, don't think that's been said before. Don't think it's been said before in the history of mankind.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, Jumanji or Citizen Kane? Great.
Comments? What do you prefer?
Yeah, what do you prefer, Jumanji or Citizen Kane? There's only one right answer. There's only one right answer.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my hot pick.
Great.
Sorry, I'm very passionate then.
No, what I love about that as well is like people will often go like, oh, La La Land, Boyhood, Forrest Gump.
Right.
You went right the way back. You're like Citizen Kane.
Yeah. Oh, but have you read the book? Fuck off.
I was not expecting that.
Good.
I thought you were going to go back far back as Star Wars.
Isn't it terrible that the one film I can name not in the 90s I've just slated?
No. You also said Star Wars, so
yes,
you got that.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on. This has been great. This has been really
cathartic.
funny. Yeah,
it really has.
How can everyone find you, and like, you got anything you want to promote?
Yeah, well, look, if you like trivia and you like comedians, please check out the Pub Quiz Pod.
It's great.
For the 60% of you that are American, there's a phenomenon in the UK called the Pub Quiz, and basically me, my co-host Liam, and a different world-class comedian. Genuinely, we get some great guests.
You do get some great guests.
Every week, we get sent in a real pub quiz by a real quizmaster from somewhere in the UK who runs their quiz at a pub. They send it to us. We have a go at it. We answer the questions. And we learn a lot, but also go off on some fun tangents. And then if you like sketch comedy, follow me at Jake Bhardwaj TV. Jake, spelt Jake, and then Bhardwaj, Bhardwaj, Jake Bhardwaj TV. And that's that.
Yeah.
And that is that.
Everything will be in the description if you want to find him.
Goodbye.
Bye. That's the end of the episode. Please help feed the algorithm by rating and reviewing wherever you listened. We're also on Patreon now, so if you want ad-free video episodes amongst other things, get yourselves on there and see if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you next week for more movies that critics got wrong.